Hi guys, Robbie46 here, welcome yourselves to another bike comparison video on Ride 2. Today it is Battle of the Ninjas. We are comparing the 2015 Kawasaki ZX-10R against the 2016 version. So let's get on and have a look at the specs for both bikes, starting with the 2015 version of the bike. So maximum power is 247.4 horsepower. Maximum torque is 134.1 newton meters. The displacement is 998 cc. Cylinders 4 and weight is 177.8 kilograms. Acceleration is 9.5, braking power 9 exactly. Top speed is 9.8 and handling is 8.8. Top PP for the bike when fully upgraded is 940. Now let's have a look at the 2016 version. So the maximum power is 225.4 horsepower, maximum torque 130.2, displacement 998 cc, 4 cylinders, and weight is 183.1 kilograms. Acceleration 9.1, braking power 9.8, top speed 9.3, and handling 9.2. Top PP for the bike once fully upgraded is 948 pp. So let's have a look at them side by side and compare the two. So maximum power for the 2015 is 247.4 against the 225.4 for the 2016 version. So more horsepower for the 2015 version. Torque 134.1 against the 130.2, so again more torque for the 2015 bike. So at the moment it's winning 2-0. Displacement, both of them exactly the same, 998, both 4 cylinders, and strangely enough the 2015 version of the bike is lighter with 177.8 kilograms to 183.1 kilograms. Acceleration, again the 2015 bike is winning hands down with 9.5 to 9.1. Braking power is where the 2016 version claws a point back. 2015 version is 9 exactly against 9.8. So 0.8 better is the 2016 version of the bike. Top speed 9.8 against 9.3. So again another point for the 2015 version. And handling 8.8 against the 9.2 of the 2016 version. So again the 2016 version getting just another point, and the 2016 version beats it on top PP with only by 8 with 948 pp to 940 for the 2015 version. So that's the comparison. Let's go do some laps around Nürburgring. We're going to start off with the 2015 version of the Kawasaki Ninja ZX-10R. We'll do a few laps in the dry, and then we will compare it to the 2016 version, and then we will do some wet laps as well to see which is quicker. So here we go. 2015 version of the Kawasaki Ninja ZX-10R. Let's go do this. So we'll do a few laps, see what lap times we can do, and see which one is quickest. I don't know what's going to happen with these two bikes. I mean, the 2015 bike is, on paper, is all round better bike, apart from slightly worse handling and not as good on the brakes. But everywhere else, this bike has the 2016 version beat. It's even lighter than the 2016 version. It does want to wheelie quite a bit, and it does want to move around quite a lot as well, but it doesn't feel too bad. Feels pretty good. Makes a nice sound as well. So I really don't know how to call this one. I mean, I called the Suzuki ones wrong. I wasn't expecting the 2017 version of the GSXR 1000 to be beat in the 2014 version in both dry and wet, but it did. So maybe the 2016 version of the Kawasaki ZX10R will beat the 2015 version. We don't know, but we are going to find out in this video. This bike feels really good. It feels quick. It's going to be interesting. Big wheelie. Would have lost a little bit of time there doing that. And another thing to note is both versions of these bikes have won the World Superbike World Championship. So they're both World Championships. Right. Strangely enough, my first lap was actually my quickest, and our lap time is a 1:56.365. That's actually a pretty decent lap time. I did try doing a few more laps afterwards, but for some reason I just couldn't get near it. I didn't even feel like I was trying that hard on my warm-up lap, but it seemed to work. And I found that the harder that I was trying with the Kawasaki, the worse I was doing. So that is our lap time for the 2015 version at 1:56.365. Let's go do the same with the 2016 version of the bike. If anyone wants to hazard a guess before we start this, put it in the comments. Obviously don't watch it and then do it, and let's see what we can do on it. So that is our lap time at the top on the 2015 bike, 1:56.365. What can we do on this bike? So we're just coming around to finish a lap. Wasn't the best of laps. It was 1:57.032, but that was not my quickest lap. So we're going to do another lap and see what we can do. This bike feels a lot smoother than the 2015 version. It's not as aggressive on the power, and it does not want to wheelie nowhere near as much as the 2015 version does. It feels quite tame in comparison to the 2015 ZX10R, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be quicker. But I think that it should be, because I'll be able to get the power on earlier, and I'll be able to get out corners better, and obviously with better brakes and handling, it should lend itself to be an all-round better bike. But we'll see what happens at the end. As we come out of here, the bike just doesn't want to wheelie. Is nowhere. Well, it hardly wants a wheelie at all, which is really good, because I haven't got to worry about feathering the throttle. This lap isn't looking good at the moment. You haven't got to feather the throttle, especially going onto the straights like I did with the 2015 version, to bring that front end down, because that would have slowed me down a little bit, but I don't have to worry about that with this bike. I can get out of here, put the power on straight away, and the front stays down. So into the chicane, we're still 2 tenths under. To the chicane, we come to the final corner. I said 2 tenths under, we're actually 2 tenths over because it's red. Come the line. This was my fastest lap on the 2016 version, and it was a 1:56.965, so 6 whole tenths slower than the 2015 version of these Kawasaki ZX10R. So, 2015 bike wins that round in the dry. It just, even though I felt a bit quicker on the 2016 bike, I just don't think that it is as, well, obviously isn't as quick. It doesn't have as much power, acceleration and all that. So, 2015 version, the power in the dry seems to be the way to go. So let's try it, the 2015 version in the wet around Nürburgring. As we come to the end of this lap, it does spin up quite a bit, this bike out the corners with that aggressive power. Of course, like the Suzuki video I done, all the assists are turned right off, so no traction control, no anti-wheelie, pro physics, manual gears. Going a little bit too hot, not too bad. But this bike just constantly wants to try and throw you off, especially in the wet. It just spins up so much. Trying to keep it quite smooth in the wet. Trying to pick it up onto the fat part of the tyre, the middle part, firing it out. We're looking good at the moment. We're going 7/10 quicker than my previous laps. As we come round out of there, as we get downhill. Will the Kawasaki's power be the right way to go in the wet? I don't know. It was in the dry, but I can't use all of the power in the wet because I've got to keep that front end down. I've got to stop the bike from spinning up so much. It's feeling pretty good at the moment. Trying to be as smooth as possible. Oh, we've gone a bit wide there. This will end up being my fastest lap in the wet on the 2015 bike. Again, pulling a wheelie down here. Doing that in the dry. 0.6 under our best time so far. Into the chicane. And then just final corner to go. And then just the race to the finish line. Alright, just the finish line to arrive. 2 minutes, 0.032. That's going to be quite a difficult lap time to beat. I think on the Suzuki's I was doing like a 201, low 201. So a 2 minute flat, 0.032. It's going to be interesting to try and beat that one. So the 2015 bike is all round at the moment. Pretty quick bike. So now it is time to go over and just try the 2016 version of the Kawasaki ZX 10R. This time in the wet around Nürburgring. Can we beat that lap time? I'm not so sure. I'm not that confident. I mean, we got nowhere near the dry time. We were 0.6 off. So let's go do this. So like I said, we've got to beat 2 minute flat, 0.032. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, but I'm going to give it a go. This bike, just like the dry, it feels really smooth. It doesn't spin up nearly as much as what the 2015 model does. Let's see if that helps with a lap time. I just feel like I can be a lot more smoother with this bike. It's not spinning up as much coming out of corners. It feels pretty good. May not be as quick in a straight line or acceleration wise. Let's see what it will give us. Again, put your predictions down in the comments before the end of this lap to see what you guys think. That's a pretty decent time in the wet as well, 2 minute flat, 0.3032. So at the moment we're half a second quicker than our quickest lap on this bike. Can't quite remember what our quickest lap has been yet. And again, this is our quickest lap on this bike that we're doing. So there won't be any laps after this. Through the quick right-hander. Oh, basically 0.7 under. Through the chicane. Final corner to go. It's looking like it's going to be a good lap time, but is it going to be enough to beat that 2 minute flat, 0.032? Run to the line now. Wow! A 1:59.332. That's a really good lap time in the wet. So, not having such an aggressive bike in the wet is definitely the way to go with the 2016 model. Not having as much acceleration and top end. It wasn't spinning nowhere near as much at corners. It wasn't wheeling like the 2015 version still was even in the wet. So, there we go. Depending on what conditions you're racing in. In the dry, the 2015 version of the Kawasaki ZX 10R did a 156.365, 6 whole tenths quicker than the 2016 version, which did a 156.965. But in the wet, it was the 2016 version which reigned supreme with a 159.332, a whole 7 tenths quicker than the 2015 version, which done a 2 minutes flat 0.032. So there we go. 2015 version of the bike's quicker in the dry. 2016 version is quicker in the wet because it's obviously less aggressive, doesn't spin up so much, and does not wheelie hardly ever. So that was quite an interesting one actually. And guys, don't worry, this is now a series. We got some really good feedback on the Suzuki video that I done, so I will be making more of these videos. This one, obviously, we've done this one now. I definitely want to compare the Kawasaki H2 to the H2R. Been a suggestion for the different size Panigales, so I'll do that as well. I'll also do the BMW S1000RR against the HP4. And I also want to do the old Yamaha R1 against the new R1. Maybe the new R1 against the R1M to see if there's much of a difference. And also a fully upgraded bike against a race version of the same bike to see how much quicker the racing version is around the track than a fully upgraded standard model. So we got loads to look forward to. I hope you guys enjoy this. It's going to be a series, like I said, that I'll be doing, so there'll be loads more videos coming from this. So anyway guys, that is it from me for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. If you've got any suggestions as well that you want me to compare, leave it in the comments and I'll have a look. But if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more content. And I shall see you guys in the next video. See you!